This is part 5 of our Janis Joplin series. As I said in the last episode, I don't think her music was the target. Somebody wanted her dead, and that's why the potency of the heroin that they gave her was so loud, 10 times over. It couldn't have been her music, because after her parents passed away, all of the music rights were turned over to her brother and sister. That was super smart. Very smart. Somebody wanted her shut it up because she was about to out an affair. Does that not make sense to you? What don't make sense to me is, how did a manager get to keep her beloved Mercedes? Her beloved Porsche. She was trying so hard to kick this heroin addiction. But the only problem with that was she switched to alcohol, which doesn't make it any better. I don't like this dude, and y'all ain't either. So this is the last boyfriend she had, or AKA her fiance, Seth David Morgan. Now listen, I read his novel. This is a dude she was desperately trying to marry and get a marriage license with. She begged this dude to help her kick this heroin habit. But his response was, and I quote, "That's just your way of trying to get attention." What? A plea for help is attention? It gets worse. So listen. So not too long after Janis passes away, he met a waitress and took her on a ride on his motorcycle. Now listen, I messed up this. Not only was this a motorcycle, but this fool was drunk. Drove his motorcycle and slammed it right into a house. Paralyzed the girl's face. So in order for her not to sue him, he said he went on ahead and married her so she wouldn't sue him. Losers, bro. They asked him if they would have been married today. He said, "We may or may not have been married if she didn't check out on me." She had maybe 1 or 2 good relationships in my book, and one of them was to this guy, Kris Kristofferson, a.k.a. Whistler from Blade, a.k.a. Mr. Convoy himself. He helped her write her first and only #1 song, Me and Mr. McGee. Check that, Bobby McGee. But she would not live to see the success of the #1 song. She passed away in 1970. That song hit #1 in 71. Final part coming up next.